there, and people who are unvaccinated can still wind up in the hospital.
Oh, yeah, no, there's no question. You can end up in the hospital from lots of different things, but now people
you know
make...
what? But
people
you know
make...
let's get off COVID.
Let's get off COVID. The politics of this, I think, is fascinating, which is that President Biden ran for so long on shutting down the virus and following the science. Is this tacit sort of admission that we're never going to shut down the virus like he promised to, but the virus is now politically unhelpful to a president at 33%?
Yeah, I think they've got to speak very clearly on the virus. And I think allowing the scientists now, when it's just like, well, there's a new variant, we've got to study it. Yeah, we've got to study it. And you know what? Study it. And if you see that it's putting people in the hospital, let's deal with it then. Right now, it looks like Omicron wasn't putting people in the hospital, and these subvariants seem even milder, even if they're more contagious.
Right. I think what you first said in a moment of honesty, though, was that politically following the science is no longer politically tenable for this White House. The CDC wanted another 2 weeks. A judge said no. And the White House said, okay. I mean, I guess, and you and I rarely agree, but let me play this the other way. The White House gets to lift the mask mandate because they don't have to fight it. They get to blame a Trump judge in Florida, no less, for it.
Right.
And it solves the Title 42 crisis. In a weird way, this was a nice gift to Jen Psaki.
Yeah, you know what? Look, I read her opinion. She wasn't very Trumpy in her opinion. She said, look, these were reasonable goals, but they have to follow the process. And I hate, I'm an attorney. I hate that we are now defining judges by who appointed them. It makes me sad because judges just need to be judges in this country. But yeah, it is a gift to the Biden administration. It's lifted. They can go to their base and say, look, the courts told us we had to do it. I worked in government. There's a lot of times when you're in government where you want people to sue you on a tough issue so that the court makes a decision. And that might be a gift to the Biden administration, assuming we don't get a variant that starts putting people in the hospital.
That's where I was going to go next, is that if there's a variant that comes that starts putting people in the hospital, does the American people blame the president, or do they just blame the amorphous virus?
The problem with being the president is that people blame you for everything.
Yeah.
They are blaming him for inflation and gas prices, which he does not control. They are blaming him. They're blaming him for a war in Ukraine that he did not start. They will blame him for whatever happens. The buck stops with him, which is why it's very important for Democrats in the midterm to make this a choice and not a referendum, a choice between the candidates actually running and not a referendum on the president.
Yeah, so many people, though, are trying to sort of double down on the Biden sort of agenda as though that's going to solve this whole thing. Chris, it is a fascinating conversation. Kind of wild to see how it's like everything with COVID, right? It sort of ends. We thought it was going to be everybody's going to blow the whistle. It turns out it's some federal judge in Florida who basically lets everybody out.
But think about the hypocrisy of people fighting to preserve Title 42, which was put in place as a health emergency because of COVID.
Right.
And then you've got have that.
And then just in the past couple of hours, you had the head of the Democratic National Senatorial Committee, one of the top Democrats in Congress from Michigan, say we shouldn't end Title 42. So now you got a number of swing state Democrats with Republicans that COVID still exists on the border.
You know what? We've got a big problem at the border, but Title 42 is not the cure. We need substantial immigration reform in this country that is done by Congress. And instead of them complaining about Title 42 and it being lifted, which it should be, if we're going to lift mask mandates, you should list Title 42. Maybe they should get to work and get a serious immigration bill done like they did in 2013 that passed the Senate bipartisanly and didn't get taken up by John Boehner in the House, which was a huge mistake and a stain on our immigration policy to this day.
We got some new NewsNation polling coming out later this week on that fact. Next time you're going to do the triangle thing, though, I'm going to get you a whiteboard, all right?
Hey, if I had a whiteboard, it's funny.
Hahn's triangle of hypocrisy.
There you go.
All right, it's good to see you. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.